everybody says, when you get in that situation, make sure to call your sponsor. And I didn't want to call my sponsor. I didn't want someone to talk me out of it, dude. I wanted to go
Yeah.
into the liquor store and drink. So I
Yeah.
sat outside the liquor store and I was crying, dude. I was bawling my eyes out. Like, fuck, everything I worked for is falling apart. And I called my brother and I talked to my brother. And my brother said, dude, get a hold of it. You're still married. You still have your job. You still have a roof.
Mm-hmm.
Drive your car around and go home. And so I did.
And that just
And
clicked.
I called my sponsor. And I was like, dude,
It's like
you
so
didn't
simple.
lose anything. Just
Yeah.
stop, dude.
Yeah.
Stop, And so I went back and I faced it like a man, like I had learned in my Alcoholics Anonymous program to face the music. And I walked in there and I faced it. And I said, hey, this is what happened. I'm going to call my sponsor. And I laid down things that I was going to do. I'm going to tell my sponsor. First of all, I put Instagram on a month break. I'm going to tell my sponsor. I'm going to get honest with my, because my wife had called my parents. It was like, hey, he's fucking using. So everybody was pissed, because they had heard, I felt so bad. They had heard so many times that this is the new me and I'm good and I have 19 months. This will never happen again. And it happened again, And that was September 17th of 2020. And I have been sober since that day. I mean, the blessings in my life now are all, I give it all to Alcoholics Anonymous. And I know that sounds silly to some people, but that was the only institution that was showing me a new way to live. Because my way of living was selfish. It was self-serving. It was dangerous. It was manipulative. It was just, I was raised, like I said in the beginning, by these two wonderful people who are now in my life again. And I had just forgot all that stuff that they taught me. I had forgot how to sit down at the dinner table. I forgot to use a knife and a fork. I forgot to make my bed. So all these basic things I had to learn again, and AA gave me that stuff, dude. They gave me this new simple outline on how to live again. And if I just followed that 100%, it was hard, but if I followed it 100%, then I would have the success. And a couple times I followed it 80 or 90%, and I relapsed every single time, And I don't work a perfect program, dude. I'm still selfish. I still get mad at stupid shit, even though I have a home in San Diego. I bought a house. I have a baby on the way. My wife is 18 weeks today. I have a family that cares about me. My sister's pregnant. I have a relationship with her again. My brother wants to talk to me almost every other day. That's incredible, And that's because of the program. And I made amends to these people. And I told them, go ahead.
So tell us a little bit about the program, if you don't mind. Tell us about your experience in this most recent time. You say you give it 80, 90%, you go out. So what is that 10%? Like, what are you not turning over that was taking you back out?
So for me, the number one reason that I would always go back out is that when I woke up some days, I wanted to run off self-will instead of his will. That was the only difference. Is I would wake up that day and I would say that Matt is in control today and Matt is going to make shit happen.
And I know what
I'm going to bring them. I know what I need.
Yeah.
No one else does. You know what I mean? And that would always have me. And if I didn't relapse, I would have behavioral relapses. You know what I mean? And so working I go to these meetings and I stay accountable. I call my sponsor and it's simple now. You know what I mean? I'm not in that cycle of addiction anymore. I don't want to drink right now. I drink these. I drink LaCroix. And honestly, I probably have an addiction. I have like 6 a day. It's ridiculous. It's like I'll never learn that word moderation. You know what I mean? But yeah, the AA program was amazing, dude. The recovery community in San Diego, I mean, our weather's perfect all year round.